What's up guys, my name's Christian, welcome to my channel, and in today's video I want to talk about whether the Bible is against drinking alcohol. And I'm not talking about getting drunk or tipsy or anything like that. I want to talk about whether the Bible is against drinking alcohol, just period. So the short answer is no, the Bible is not against drinking alcohol. The Bible is against getting drunk and the overuse of alcohol, but it is not against drinking alcohol in general and in moderation. The only people that I'm aware of that were not allowed to drink alcohol at all were the Nazarenes, and I forget why they weren't able to. I guess it was just a way for God to set them apart from others. But anyway, as far as I know, they were the only people that were just completely forbidden to drink alcohol. Thankfully, the Bible has quite a bit to say about alcohol, and primarily wine, since that was the primary source of alcohol back in biblical days, at least in Jerusalem and Israel and all the areas that the Bible mentions. And for the most part, especially in the Old Testament, it doesn't have all that much good to say about it. It says it leads people astray, it causes them to be unwise, it causes brawls, and that is definitely proven with the overuse of it today. So it definitely has a lot of bad things to say about it, and for good reason, because alcohol is definitely dangerous if it's not drank in moderation. It could be addictive, it can lead to, as I said, fights where people are hurt and sometimes even killed, and it can lead to all kinds of bad things. But the Old Testament also has a lot of good things to say about wine, and Ecclesiastes is actually a not necessarily commandment, but it is a, I guess, instruction to drink wine and be merry, which just basically means happy. And of course it means in moderation, but again, it does say you can drink wine as long as it is in moderation. In Psalm 104, it says that God himself gives wine to men that makes them glad in heart. Now let's jump to the New Testament. Jesus' first miracle was literally turning water into wine, and it even hints that Jesus drank it from time to time. Now, we all know that Jesus was sinless, otherwise he could not have died for his sins. So if it was a sin to drink alcohol just in general and at all, then Jesus would have sinned more than once. And a lot of people reason that he didn't turn it into wine, he turned it into grape juice. But the thing about that is, why didn't the Bible just say he turned it into specifically grape juice if he turned it into grape juice? And more people reason that the wine back then was less alcoholic than the wine we have today. But the thing about that is, even if it was less alcoholic, it still had alcohol in it. So that's not really a good reason, because it still has alcohol in it no matter the percentage of alcohol it has. And it has been scientifically proven that drinking a little bit of wine every day actually has health benefits to the heart, to the stomach, to the liver, and I'm sure other areas. And this is actually addressed in the Bible in 1 Timothy, when Paul instructs Timothy to drink a little bit of wine every day for his stomach ailment. We don't know exactly what kind of stomach ailment it was, but nevertheless, we know that wine helps with stomach ailments. So, yeah. What the Bible does say is to not be drunk with wine, but be filled with the Holy Spirit. So with all this being said, we can see that the Bible is certainly not against drinking alcohol in moderation. It is simply against being drunk and being irresponsible with what God has given us. So by all means, go out to a party, have a drink with your friend, but drink responsibly and honor God. And as always, I thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have differing beliefs than me, be sure to comment those beliefs down below, and just comment whatever you want. Be sure to share your insights and all that kind of good stuff. And as always, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one.